the land of the free. So this is the America that we were promised. This is the land of the free. And yet every time that I scroll through my Instagram feed, I see an obituary for an African American boy killed by a white police officer. And in this land of the free, citizens have no say in the fate of their own country. If this were the land of the free, the popular vote would mean something, but the heroic, stoic America that I read about in textbooks is gone. And what stands in its place is a Babylon. What led Officer Wilson of the Ferguson PD to look Michael Brown in his eyes and shoot him down 6 times? How did our America come to a place where racist caricatures are considered pantomime? How did our America come to a place where the law enforcement is the one who's really committing the crime? And this leads me to think, maybe the America that I read about in textbooks was never there in the first place. Because in this land of the free, Magana Ortiz, a 43-year-old coffee grower in Hawaii, a husband, father, he'd been in this country since the age of 15 and was trying to gain citizenship, deported. And in this land of the free, Veronica Castro, a 38-year-old mother to 4, including a disabled child. She had been granted a legal work permit. She had been promised at least another year in the States, deported. If this were really the land of the free, then those stars and stripes would mean something to me. Magana Ortiz, Veronica Castro, Michael Brown, I'm sorry. Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church has long been a site for civil rights. But now, when you type in Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church into your search bar, hit enter. Its long list of accomplishments is not what you see. At the top of the browser, you notice Charleston church shooting. And when you think of this place, you remember. You remember a sunny afternoon where a 21-year-old white man took it upon himself to extinguish the life of 9 virtuous people in hopes of arousing a race war. You remember Dylan Roof. You remember that white supremacism is still alive. You remember that the 201 great years that this church has been standing aren't being remembered. I don't want to live in this America where white is right. I don't want to live in this America where it's a never-ending fight to push for equal rights. In this America where the bite of the top 1% keeps the rich rich and the poor poor. In this America, our own national anthem is composed of lies. Because if this were really the land of the free, then those stars and stripes would mean something to me. America, I'm sorry.